All right, so here he is, one of the greatest welterweights in UFC history, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Some criticize maybe his risk mitigation late in that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is an offensive fighter. He's got every skill in the book, and we'll see which ones he chooses to employ here tonight.
It's crazy because when he came off The Ultimate Fighter, he was known as a bit boring. But him and Trevor Whitman have such a great partnership that they have developed a style that works for Kamaru, and it works at such an elite level. He got caught. How does he bounce back? This guy, his jab is tremendous. He can knock you out with it. His wrestling and his top control is second to none. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills in the world. How does he implement those skills tonight when he steps inside the octagon?
And one thing you never have to worry about, the output, the work ethic, one of the hardest workers in the room in the UFC, and he is at the height of motivation getting back on the proving ground tonight. Kamaru Usman, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, a special feel in this arena tonight for more reasons than one, but of course the centerpiece is the former two-division UFC champion, the future Hall of Famer Conor McGregor, returning to the proving ground here tonight. He fought 3 times in 2016, just once in 2018. Everybody's excited to see what version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
There are more Irish flags in the building than you'll find anywhere in the United States of America, and it's all for the notorious one. Conor McGregor has taken his country, put it on his back, and rode it to superstardom. He is a fantastic fighter, has really good takedown defense, which allows him to keep the fights on the feet where guys are always in danger. You're constantly in danger whenever you're fighting Conor McGregor, because the moment you attack, that counter left hand is like a piston, and he can shut your lights out with one strike.
Yeah, that McGregor counter left hand, truly one of the best weapons in mixed martial arts today. A master when it comes to movement and distance management. And also just rising to the occasion, right? When all eyeballs are on him, and you've experienced this as well, the ability on fight night to shine.
All the distractions, Conor is able to shut them out, and he goes into the octagon as focused and always gets the job done.
All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, so the moment has arrived for this capacity crowd and fight fans around the world. Yes, it shall be done. Kamaru Usman and Conor McGregor, and if you know Conor, he's not fazed.
Conor is not afraid of anything. He is a psycho. But why not be a psycho when you possess those types of abilities? Conor McGregor's left hand is as fast and as damaging as any single strike we have seen in UFC history. But can he land it against the bigger Kamaru Usman? Or is Usman going to use his wrestling to ground Conor? Man, so many questions, and I cannot wait for them to be answered. He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Oh, beautiful technique for him there on that side kick. McGregor gets crushed with that hook. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. The fighter's on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick. Another big kick. He passes to half guard.
2 minutes now to go. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. The wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
Effective punch from the clinch there by Usman. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Oh, nice kick. Oh, back and forth we go. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. Beautiful body shot there by Usman. Shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
What a round!
Listen up. You've been here before. All right? That was nothing. You're going to go out there, stay on the outside, take your time.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Round 2, Conor McGregor. And that man, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them really picked it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. You see him put himself into the half guard. Like the control, yep. This is where he wants to be.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Usman's right back to the full mount here. Lands the ground and pound strike. Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back. That helps him to evade those strikes.
McGregor getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Kamaru Usman.
In the half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Usman.
Oh.
30 seconds to go in round 2. 20 seconds to go.
Changing the position.
Usman's back in full mount. Round 3 next. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Back to the overhand now, that one's good.
Another good stick to the head.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Usman.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, big front kick lands flush. Leg kick checked effectively there by Usman. Oh, he might get finished here. And he gets the single leg takedown.
He passes the half.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Usman going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
He passed the half guard.
Side control now. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Usman. Oh, McGregor's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
30 seconds to go. Oh, nice straight left. Beautiful straight punch there by Usman. Final seconds here. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, man, take a seat. Come on, let's get your act together now. I know you're better than this, okay? We're not going to let this guy outwork us. You're going to go out this round and you're going to outwork him.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Just out of range with that right hand.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by McGregor. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, he has stayed busy, and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. McGregor's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Nice entry there to get the takedown. Good wrestling by Usman.
Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears. 10 seconds remaining in round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round.
Nice job paying attention on the defensive side.
Clipped him with the right hand. Man, as effective a straight punch as we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch, man, and he's got to go very fast.
That's it!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 40 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout.